I try to be as forgiving as possible. And one of the reasons I do that is because I know I let God down multiple times. Multiple times. And so if God is able to forgive me each and every time I come to him, I don't even know what word to use, how important it is for me to forgive those who do me wrong. Because I know God, I know how many times I disappointed him. There's times where I disappointed God blatantly. And so you have to think, when people do blatant things to you, how unforgiving can you really be? It's a question for us to look within ourselves and ask. And again, for me, it took a long time to get there, and I'm not nowhere where I need to be. I don't even believe there's a bar, a ceiling for me to be. All I know is that I just want to keep heading in the upwards direction, and I will let God judge me and tell me that you're where I need you to be. That's how I think we ought to look at it. But as far as you guys' own personal lives, if there's somebody that did you guys wrong, and you said to yourself, I don't care what nobody says, I'm never going to forgive them, I just want to encourage you, have a change of heart. Please. Because, and I think you guys heard me say this multiple times, I love this church. So I want to see everybody, all of us, in heaven. All of us. But we're not going to make it if we keep an unforgiving heart in our chest. We're not going to make it. And I know that may sound harsh because there's people that did us wrong. And it's hard. Trust me, I know. But I have to put things into perspective and say, even though this person did me wrong or is doing me wrong, I still have to leave that door open, because I know God leaves that door open for me. All I have to do is ask him. And that's the faith that we live by. That's the faith that we walk by. And hopefully, you guys, because this is going to be real short, is I'm no preacher, and I don't have no desire to be one. But if there's one thing I could do is share what God gave me with my brothers and sisters. That's all I could do. And I just pray that at some point, because I know forgiveness is I didn't really plan to stick on this, but I know just in hearing conversations, how people feel about forgiveness, and how people talk about it. And I know we're stubborn in our ways sometimes, depending on the strength of what someone or somebody did to us. How we harbor it. And the longer we harbor it, the harder it is to forgive after. To the point where God could be talking to you directly and you won't hear him. And if you ask me, that's the worst place to be. When God could talk directly to you and you don't hear him, or you don't want to hear him, I should say, it's the worst condition you could be in. Because what that says is, that's it, that's all. There's no more that could be done. Paul talks about Jesus dying a second time. It's not going to happen. He sent him once. That's it, that's all. We accept him or we don't accept him. That's it. So I just pray, if we don't have a forgiving heart, please reconsider. Please. Even if you have to approach the person and talk to them and let it off your chest, whatever steps it takes, you pray to God and ask him, listen, Lord, I heard a message today, and you know what I'm holding in my heart. Help me to find a way to fix this situation, because I don't want to miss out. This kingdom thing is it's forever and ever. It's not just a visit we're visiting for 1,000 years, we're coming back. But the point is, we're going to be with our Heavenly Father forever and ever. And I don't want to miss out on it. And I don't think you guys want to miss out on it either. And so if you think hard, is it worth it? Is what this person did worth my salvation? No matter how rough and how gruesome it was, just consider that. If I could leave you with anything today,